For dessert, I find that guests are delighted by the idea of these individual little apple pies made from a single pie apple. These are a favorite. This is a Granny Smith. Not a favorite because Granny Smith was my grandmother, but Granny Smiths are a tart apple and great for baking. I'll serve these with some whipped cream, with some cinnamon on top. And what's wonderful about this is you can actually create these little pies ahead of time, pop them in the oven, and make the house smell so wonderful with this aroma. Start by preheating the oven to 375 degrees. Then take 6 Granny Smith apples, cut off the tops, and remove the inside of each apple with a spoon or melon baller very carefully. Be sure not to puncture the peel. After removing the insides, just set the hollowed apples aside. Now the next thing you want to do is remove the skin from 2 additional apples and slice them very thinly. These pieces will be your filling. Okay, next mix the sliced apples with 1/3 cup of sugar, 1½ tablespoon of brown sugar, and 1½ teaspoons of cinnamon, and a dash of salt in a bowl. Then scoop the filling into the hollow apples. Next, you want to roll out a pie crust and cut it into 1/4-inch strips and cover the top of the apple in a lattice pattern. Place the apples in an 8x8 pan, then brush a small amount of melted butter over the pie crust and sprinkle it with a little cinnamon and sugar, and add just enough water to cover the bottom of the pan. Now you're going to cook these apples with foil, covering them for about 20 to 25 minutes. Then remove the foil and bake for an additional 20 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the sliced apple filling is soft. One last tip. These can be made the day before, completely cooked, and then warmed in the oven. This is the key. These are best served warm. And don't forget that whipped cream.